Hey guys, welcome back to another strong video with Uncle Oz. Today we're going to be looking at the greatest holy shit moments in Strongman. Whether that be wacky events, surprising results, remarkable performances, and all those times you were left scratching your head wondering what the hell you just watched. These are in no particular order, so sit back, enjoy, and let me know which was your favourites in the comments below. First, we're going back to Big Z's first ever World's Strongest Man contest, where he's having a spot of bother with the Atlas Stones.
That seems the best strategy.
We've seen our share of serious injuries here. That is 275 pounds that Savic has just dropped on his chest. Bill, he is lucky to be walking.
Next up, we have Jean-Paul Sigmarsson showing us exactly how to cope with equipment malfunction.
Versus Reeves. John Paul's rope has snapped. Too much power, roars John Paul. Well, maybe so.
Next up, we have Grizzly Brown scaring young children on the champagne hold.
Nothing theatrical about that yell. He's done it. Relief gained, pride restored.
Brian Shaw smashes the leading time set by Mariusz Pudzianowski.
And this is a very good time. It could be under 40 seconds. Yes, it is. 39.38. That is outrageous. Big Brian Shaw. Well, he's been saying for some time that this is the event for him. 39.38. And this guy now going hand over hand. He's got quite an interesting technique, Colin, but it's effective.
And he's only 5-6 meters from the line. This is really quick.
Oh my goodness. 32.44. That is almost 7 seconds faster.
Mikhail Shivlikov, RPE 1 million.
There we go. Come on, it's moving. It's moving. It's over the knees. Come on. Come on.
He's got it.
The blood's coming out. Come on, lock it out.
Go.
Can he fix it? He's shaking. Goodly. Wow. He gets it down. Sigma the drillers.
That
was crazy.
Phil Pfister predicting the future.
He's gone past and he's won, but he wants to put on a bit of a show here.
One day, I will win it for America. I'll keep coming back. I'll keep winning. America will have World's Strongest Man.
Well, that's the message. We'll have to wait and see.
Never mind brakes on a plane, Don Reinhardt wants to know where the brakes are on the tram.
Reinhardt coming in with a good time. Look at the big guy. Oh, Reinhardt's down. Get in there quickly. They stopped the tram before it ran over him.
Eddie Hall does the unthinkable and pulls a half-ton deadlift. Bill Kazmar wins the squat after a nasty injury in the bar bend.
And listen to Kazmar. Apparently they have suffered some type of muscle pull. Let's hope it's not too severe.
Great control on the way down. Explodes up. Kazmar, 969 pounds. Right here.
Tom Stoltman making the heaviest stone ever lifted look like a beach ball.
Let's go, Tom.
So easy to the lap again. He's just
Comfortable.
Come on, bro.
He's up.
Go on, Tom.
He's up. He's over, and he's cleared it. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Number one, baby. He says, indeed, he's number one. And honestly,
Phenomenal. He's calling 300.
it wasn't even that hard for him.
Stumpy gets creative on the Africa Stone.
Keep going.
Now then, the grip of Andrew Rains is interesting. He seems to be hanging on to a loop of something. That's going to help his grip, but I'm not sure it's allowed. I wonder what Douglas Edmonds' referee will make of that.
Uncle Oz, this is Strongman, not gymnastics.
Not the performance that Romanchuk may have hoped for. Can't even keep up with Chalet's relaxed pace. Speaking of relaxed, I think maybe he was a little too relaxed.
Injured Kaz is so intimidating that John Gamble runs out of the ring. Belsack bouncing his balls.
He's making it look very easy. Whoa, hang on a minute. Look at that. He's only doing knees to chest. He's basketballing the rest.
Strongman or executioner?
Are you ready? Ready?
Ready? Go!
And takes the weight of that 25-pound sword, 6 feet long, concentrating right down the blade of the sword at Jeff Capes' throat.
Grizzly Brown refuses to run in the loading race.
You will observe that Grizzly has turned tourist. He's enjoying life far too much to try to drag any more speed out of that 26.5-stone torso of his. But as a lovable human being, not one jot.
Dislocate a finger? Just pop it back in.
Beating off all rivals in what was a very, very impressive show of strength. Well, what's gone on there? Jesus, finger looks like it's sticking out sideways. That did not look pretty at all. But what's he done to himself? He's carrying on, but there looks like a lot of pain there. Well, if he has dislocated his finger, this is an enormously brave effort. You see it there? The finger was just sticking out to the side.
Mike Burke proudly shows us his big red rocket.
That is the crucial thing. It won't move very far. All the athletes have to do is get it off the ground, and he's done it.
Brian has a heartbreaking slip, while Zydrunas drowns in the background.
Meters to go, and then he's got to lift it on. Oh, it's gone. He should have beaten it. He could have beaten it. And look at that, Zavikas in the background.
Kiliashkovsky lifting 150 kilos with one arm. Hafthor Bjornsson beats the unbeatable.
I don't think that that's beatable. I'm going to throw that out there. Normally I wouldn't say that, but that was really, really good.
You saw at the start there, flicking these again without looking backwards.
I tell you what, if I was in the crowd, I'd be taking a step back. Those are coming a long way over the top. Oh, he just cleared it!
Gobsmacked. Shaw is gobsmacked. We all are.
Kaz versus Capes, a battle of who wants it the most.
Well, I'm prettier than Kazmaier. But,
The last event in the contest for the world's strongest man. Remember, time doesn't matter in this tug-of-war final. Already 3 minutes have gone, and both men seem to have dug in. Kazmaier and Capes. And now it's up to 6 minutes, and they're still in that same position. 8.5 minutes gone. And it's Kazmaier who psyched out Capes.
Mikhail's 426 kilo deadlift turns into a bloodbath. Why arm wrestling should be left to the arm wrestlers.
This is so intense from both men. Magnus turning that wrist over again. Oh my goodness! Nathan is down.
Probably broken his arm.
Heartbreak for Eddie as Magnus Verb Magnusson disallows world record lift.
Eddie Hall, it's past his knees. Can he lock it out? Come on, Eddie, it's there. You know it's there. Remarkable. What are we seeing?
He's dropped it. He was given the down signal, but it's in the rules, you can't drop.
Things get heated during the sausage hold.
And now for his arch-rival, Bill Kazmaier. He's been given a special allowance by the competition doctor because Bill, like so many of the strongmen, is so muscle-bound he simply can't straighten out his arms completely. Yes, he's brought his hands in a bit more, which means he can use his shoulders to share the strain.
Straighten the arm.
And he's moved his hands in yet again.
Arms down.
David Webster has stopped him.
Down.
You made a big mistake, Webster. A real big one.
Zydrunas finally wins World's Strongest Man 11 years after his first appearance.
Last one for the title, surely. He is the world's strongest man. Wow, Pujanovsky has lost his title. Equally, Zydrunas Savickas can hardly believe he will be crowned shortly. What a way to finish.
Just won World's Strongest Man 2009. How are you feeling?
I am very happy. Finally, I won this competition.
Not a good day for the defending champ. This calamity of an event from Pure Strength 1989.
So it's the Americans versus the British in the first heat of log cut. The teams must straddle the logs and heave them any way they can to the trestles, then the tough part really begins. The Americans struggling a bit there, but no such problems for the British pair, their log already firmly wedged in the chopping trestle. And as the British start to chop through the log, the Americans finally have their log in position. They seem to be taking it quite a lot easier. All they have to do is break those logs in half. And OD has decided to use his massive weight to speed things along. And it works. And Mark and Jamie decide to copy OD's successful style. Kazmaier well on his way now to the battlements. OD's dragging his log along. Looks like he's taking a dog for a walk, but this dog weighs a staggering 300 pounds, but he's not hurrying, taking it very easy there. And that's a disaster for the British, as Mark Higgins gets the entire 300-pound weight on his stomach.
I'm sure these guys love each other, really.
Can you be the first man to lift it? Let's go for it. Come on. Eddie, I know, I just knocked out your record, and now I'm ready to knock you out in the ring.
World's Strongest Man legend Jim Pollock gets his foot crushed by an Atlas stone.
Rickety with a second. His trainer acknowledges. He has it. Oh, look at the Jim Pollock, an impromptu Highland fling there. Memphis leaves another white flag for him. And almost takes Jim Pollock out again. Well, these boulders can be lethal.
I wouldn't even know where to get a phone book these days.
Instead of lining up, because Grandad is still a non-starter here. And the paper, as you can see, beginning to fly in all directions.
An excited Marius gives Derek a hearty slap on the back while he's still trying to lift the fifth Atlas stone.
Over his shoulder, and Pujanovsky stumbled a bit on that fourth one. Now it's neck and neck. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Poundstone. Oh, Poundstone's dropped it. And Pujanovsky. Circumstances.
Glenn Ross is devastated after thinking he'd made the final.
You could make it through to the final. It's his dream to make it into the final. He wants to do it. The crowd are absolutely screaming for him. He's done it. Oh my goodness, Glenn Ross has done it. He's done so much to get this far. His wife is shouting and screaming, congratulations.
Ross and Vagadal level on points, and it went on countback in previous events.
So Vagadal through. So Vagadal was through on countback.
Ross was distraught.
I said the oldest strength thing was the stones, you know. You get all 5 up. You deserve to go through the final and just got it.
Mateusz tears his bicep on the previous event, but still loads 7 stones to secure the win.
3, 4. Luke, 5 to go. Mateusz still pulling up those stones. He's not giving up. Luke Strongman with 7 stones.
More interesting events and outcomes from pure strength.
Arneson pick up the double bales. Phil Kazmaier and Magnus Ver Magnusson grab the 200-pound sandbags, and the race is on up the cobbled hill. And look at this American go. No wonder they call him the Nightmare. 6 foot 7 inches and 385 pounds of muscle on the move. Kazmaier and Magnusson bringing up the rear, and now each man has to pick up a 200-pound barrel and race it to the top of the hill. OD has his barrel, but it doesn't look securely balanced. No, in fact, he trips on the first bend. Oh, and it's a disaster as the barrel goes over the wall and into the courtyard below. Now, he'll have to collect that if he wants to continue. So that's given Arneson the lead for Iceland in Heat 1. But Kazmaier has decided to give his partner a chance to retrieve his barrel by using blocking tactics to delay the Icelander. There'll be some trouble now, and yes, referee Jeff Capes penalises the Americans. And that was a pretty risky thing. The barrel Kazmaier knocked off the Icelander's shoulders actually glanced off his own partner, OD, in the lower courtyard. OD, I think it's fair to say, without any exaggeration whatsoever, that you're lucky to have survived that.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. I'm pretty lucky to be here after what happened to me just now, but I'm here, ready to go on with the competition.
Comedy in the car roll.
And then a moment of almost high comedy. Olausson sprinting for the line, falling over, and De Bruyn beating him by a short head. More bad luck for the giant from Iceland.
Magnus Ver Magnusson turns up to this contest as the equipment tester and leaves as the world's strongest man.
Magnus Magnusson is already assured of the title and is therefore appearing in front of this crowd as the world's strongest man. Half a minute to go. And Magnus Ver Magnusson is the world's strongest man and a very worthy winner of the title this year. He hands the trophy and the cheque for £6,000 to Iceland's Magnus Ver Magnusson, the world's strongest man.
More bizarre events now. Athletes seeing if they're stronger than wind.
5 Ks against him, 50 kilograms of plexiglass he's holding up, a 1 metre by 1 metre 4, and a distance to go of 15 metres. And that's an amazingly strong performance from Ted van der Paar. Time limit of 1 minute, he was comfortably inside at 25.61 seconds. So that's the target for the other 7.
Unbelievable stone run by Harold Haugen.
Or win this heat and beat the time put up by Brian Shaw of 24.81, and you're in. That third stone, 265, he is flying through here, Kaz. That's a 310-pound stone. He is manhandled. This one's 400 pounds, and he has done it. Harold Haugen crushes the competition. 16 seconds, all 5 stones.
The most dominant performance ever at World's Strongest Man.
Here
eclipsed the previous highest score by fully 6 points, and it's an Eastern Bloc monopoly.
Mariusz Pudzianowski does it again. 2 years in a row, he is the world's strongest man for 2003.
Nobody's ever dominated the final like he has done here.
He's very impressive. Unbelievable strong.
Heartbreak as a dominant O.D. Wilson loses out on winning the title on the last event.
O.D. must be devastated. It's a shame he's got to be a loser at this class of competition.
Paul Sigmarsson has overturned OD's 5.5-point lead.
I am the strongest man on this planet.
Zydrunas Savickas dominates the Austrian oak with 4 repetitions, while no other athlete could get 1. Kiliashkovsky dominates the stone to shoulder event at the Arnold's 2019. And finally, we leave you with the first ever injury at World's Strongest Man.
Mike Dayton's time, a 17.4 the time to beat. Franco moving quickly, and he's injured his left leg. Colombo is hurt.
They say it's broken, but I know it's not broken because I'm a chiropractor myself, and I saw the way it was dislocated.